Hello, BookTube. I have a poetry haul for Poetry Thursday. I recently put in several orders for poetry collections, two of which were currently available and are received today, and two others will be coming out in the following weeks. One next week and one the following week, which I will either haul individually or I'll haul them together on the Thursday when the second one comes out, depending on whether or not I want to read them immediately or hold off on them. The two poetry collections that came in today, I will be reading today and tomorrow. So, what are the poetry collections I hauled today? First up is Beforelight by Matthew Gellman. I picked up Gellman's earlier collection, Night Logic, a few months ago and really enjoyed it, and decided that I wanted to go ahead and pick this collection up as well. Winner of the A. Poulin Jr. Poetry Prize, Beforelight explores queer childhood as a site of rupture and queer coming of age as a process of both becoming and unbecoming. The speaker in these poems confronts the impacts of ruptured relationships and trauma on his nascent identity. Grounded, lyrical, and deeply psychological, these poems grapple with the fragility of our most formative relationships, familial, communal, and ancestral, as the speaker searches for a communion with himself and how not to make a life out of pain. And the second collection I picked up is by Fady Joudah. This collection has been shortlisted or is a finalist for this year's National Book Award in Poetry, which is where I first saw it. And I read some of Fady Joudah's poetry elsewhere, since unfortunately the preview did not include much in the way of poems from this collection. But what I have read of Fady Joudah's work I have quite liked, and I'm quite tempted to pick up more of his work as I have the desire to. Suddenly I in a blaze died. Suddenly time quit lingering. Suddenly you can't find my body, can't bury what you can't find. My final poem I wrote years before my hour arrived. Suddenly my voice stopped voiceless, because stateless, gave voice to a noisy world. Suddenly a kite, suddenly I. So I'm really looking forward to reading this collection too. So to do a mini book pile, it's not so much of a pyramid if it's only two books, by Fady Joudah, and Beforelight by Matthew Gellman. And I'm also probably, so I've got those two coming in over the next 2 weeks. And I'm definitely building up to a big purchase from LSU. They currently have a 40% off sale this month and into the first half of December. So I will be indulging in picking up at least 4, if not 5, collections of poetry from LSU. And I may also, even though there is no sale on, do an order with the University of Chicago Press, because there's a few collections from there that I really want, including from their distributed presses. So, in a BookTube, I will be back with a poem for Poetry Thursday. And so, see you then. Thank you, BookTube, and stay safe.